It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflictors, you need to unite. That's a fire starter. The bright time creatures are getting up. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. It burns brighter than the light. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Netra tribe values liberty and is striving to protect freedom. They want to continue with each tribe being responsible for their own and believe that uniting the tribes is the only way you can survive. He was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight. He thinks being likable isn't enough. If fight is all he's realized a peaceful end to this would be best. He'll entrust... The rival... You are free to choose their fate, but not free... He'll leave it up to you to decide. Thinks it's a good... And with that, you're spinning your... Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He's gotten news that the other tribes have realized there are no winners in this war. The way he sees it is that you've been forced into opposition. Your tribe... It's clear your efforts have... The tribes are tired of war and will... So, do you want to end the war now or continue the crusade? He agrees. Better save your energy for something meaningful. It's the Netra claw chain. Careful in the mountains. Falling is awful. Landing is worse. Says it wanted to take a bath to clean up. However, choosing only a giant brush will make it. Isn't sure, but you can. Once you do, just be sure to brush them. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Let's see. There's so much more below the ground. He says you really need to go see Wiz as soon as possible. He's happy to help. Could be a monster napping here at any time of day. There are eyes everywhere. Got nothing to lose. A bric-a-brac that's still standing. Now, that's a find. Plastic scrap stays forever, but maybe you can make something out of it. The cranks need to be unturned in the right order. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Let's see. This is Biomutant. Happy to finally get to meet you. He's seen a lot of things wash up on his miniature. Figures it's impossible. It's crazy hard to flipper against the surf, but you can't say... Either way, it's a shame. Thinks... Seems to him that there's always another wave coming along. Can't imagine how wonderful it's going to be to surf on gooless goo. The world is going to live. Can't thank you enough for fun. Happy you ride alongside the myriad. They bring a real That there is a fume foundry where toxinol processed go juice. Get out. The air is so vibrant. Gil says it's always a pleasure talking to you. Gil clearly has his head above the surface now that his fish is in the water, and Gil says he feels he owes you something. But he's found lots of waste when exploring the land. He's happy to give you the bearings when you have time. Figures you...
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Why?
If you want...
But you know...
Gil... says back in the old times, guesses bandits... smartphone would leave. Don't flinch away from this. It's your moment. You need to focus. The Surge Surf Factory. Keep your eye out for Wiz while you're here. Let's see. Toxanol's mining led to mass deforestation and increased global warming, as nature couldn't absorb the carbon dioxide and greenhouse gas emissions without the trees. These irreversible changes to the climate also contributed to the evolution and modified our genetic code. Look at the notices on that board. No one paid much attention to them, it looks like. Wiz should be around here somewhere, probably taking care of his guppos. A surge surf factory was one of the cleaner ways to make power, until the surf turned. The thicker the surf became with goo, the more the machinery clogged up and stopped working. Like most things from the Bible. There are sure to be more tracks around here, maybe by the shore. Wuz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod? Wiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Wiz understands it was a long time. Wiz... He knows you've returned to face Looper Lupin, and that confrontation... He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter... He knows that though the tide... Ultimately, it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have... He can't... It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lifting. The world needs saving. Make the most of the day. Impressed you found that, despite all the goo. This place has held power for a long time. In many ways, it's still... Glad you found that track. Fits you well. Evening's moving in. The hut hut. Wonder if there's anything still inside. Frozen. Super effective. Better hold on to that. You need to turn the pegs in sync. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You really put a spin on it. Keep yourself at peace. Found a brick-rack that's not absolutely flat. Don't want to point a finger, but the Mecha Stadium is near here. It's time to create your own path. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Oh, it's perfect. That ain't bad. You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it. That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.